We're on the last, like...
I think there's 3 Earth signs in that cup.
We got Capricorn.
There's 1.
Yeah, after Capricorn, we got the last 3, which will be Virgos. I think Aquarius is in there, and Taurus. Yep. Last 4. We're on this right now. All right, Capricorn, we're going to do the black and the gold here. Feeling like black and gold for you. 3rd house, 2nd house. The changing of a better environment in your life. Can you have a better reality? Yes. Is it time for you to open up to a whole new world? 100. This is a big time to open up, Capricorn. No walls. This is a time where Mr. Burns opens the gates without the hounds. Capricorns are real quick to push the hound button. Beep! Mr. Burns for sure is a Capricorn. What sign do you think Mr. Burns is?
A Capricorn.
Fucking black gates. His work, he works at his house. He doesn't work fucking, you know, like he has Smithers. All right. Capricorns don't like people at their work either. It's so funny because it's like they kind of remind them of Smithers. Like, oh, yeah, you're weird. Like, if you're ever trying to hook up with a Capricorn and they work with you, they won't. All right, let's see what's going on. They don't take their work home. Fool, we got some complications going on here, and we're going to see what those are about. 5 of Wands. We got a challenge of an Ace of Wands in reverse. We got an overall tower. Oh, my God. Dude, this is going to be an interesting reading. And we got a 9 of Wands here in reversed. I think that this is... yeah, this is good. I think that there's some very big baggage that is leaving its way, but it's going to feel like it's was conflicting anyway. But I've got a feeling that this Tower card with this 9 of Wands here, Ace of Wands reverse, you almost feel like there's no new exciting door to open. Well, a lot of it is you got to let go of your defenses. And a lot of it too, I feel like Tower to me is a surrender card too. It's just like, you know, you need something shocking and something to change dramatically. But here you are, it's going to be coming in your face, or something dramatically is going to show up. What's going to show up here? Oh, you can't just sit around and wait. You have to actually take the gift. You can't just keep looking. Or, you know what? You can't just be in limbo about things. Somebody's going to be like, I don't want things to be in limbo. Oh, 2 of Cups. Yeah. Is this somebody from the past or new? Ooh, King of Cups. That's kind of a hard one to say if it's new or from the past. Queen of Wands. Definitely somebody new. I almost feel like Queen of Wands would be somebody reversed. It would be, well, that's kind of weird. It could be, no, I feel like it's somebody new just because I feel like the Queen of Wands is like somebody from the past isn't showing up here with upright. 9 of Cups reversed. I feel like this is definitely you realizing that you need some tension, good tension. It's not, I think that you're looking for the easy route. That's not going to give you the world. The world that you want is going to be this whole new world that's kind of extravagantly blowing up the world that you weren't happy with anyways about your love life. This is a great love story starting here. I feel like a new spark. I'll get one more. Yeah, that 9 of Pentacles. Definitely feels like this new you and this new spark. And somebody else who also is in that new kind of vibe and new space. So they might be just recently broken up or finally ready to date or kind of been single for a long time. But something sparked. Have they already sparked it? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe something's already sparked, but you just don't know where it's going. Or you're just finally sparked and you don't know where you're going. Wow. Let's see what's going on here. What does Camelot got to say? You did get Rhiannon, which is endurance, which is integrity. It is perseverance. It is focus. Yeah, you do need to focus. You do need to persevere. It is the 30 card, so it is a 3. It is an expansive card. There are the birds that, those hawks up top, those are like more like blue jays. She's walking down the road. That's the whole thing. She's keeping her integrity and showing up. I got a feeling you're going to have conflicts for people where if you are not showing up, that's conflict. I think that if you try to play things like super just easy, it's going to create conflict. I think that you need a little bit of this integrity in life to show up to. Or if you're in a relationship, I feel like it's time for you to step up to the plate. If you're not married yet, it's like it's time to ask the person for marriage. Or if you're dating somebody, it's time to be like, you know what, I really fucking like you. That's what that King of Cups is saying. We might not know where it's all going, but that's what I'm getting here. New world. You can't just sit and look at it. And the Tower, I like the Tower. It's shocking. It brings out a whole new energy. And with the 10 of Wands reversed here, I feel like this is like you walking on a whole new path, but I feel like that you're conflicted. You want like easy. Well, it's like, it's going to be easier by stepping into something than to just kind of sit around and kind of play hunky-dory. I don't know. And you're not a hunky-dory person? Hunky-dory. You pulled the Moon card, and you did get the Moon card in this deck is like the Moon reverse. It's repressed emotion. It's needing to let your emotions out. It's needing to express your feelings. It's needing to feel. It's needing to... I feel like that you have a lot of emotions that are not... I'm going to rephrase that. I feel like you have a lot of emotions that need to be expressed. And I feel like that you haven't expressed your emotions in a long time or felt emotion. There's something about really starting to feel emotion here. Definitely, whether that's a new situation or with your partner that you're ready to go to the next level with. Blinded by pain. You know, I mixed those in the wrong ones. I usually pick this one, but let's see. What did we get here? Hold on. You got home. Yeah, I feel like that you're looking for your home. But there's been a lot of pain that's been going on that you haven't been able to express. I'm going to keep that with that. Like, it's almost like you've become blind to the pain that you've gone through and you haven't felt the emotion. It's almost like numbness, right? Like, and now you don't want to feel numb anymore. And like, I think that's conflicting you because you're like, well, that's going to change all this shit. It's like, well, fuck yeah. Well, at least you won't feel this numbness anymore. But there's pain that you've been going through. So I'm liking this reading. I just think that there's a lot of like, and I don't have any really fear cards except for the Tower card. I think that for you, it's like control. Seduction. I think that, you know, that's your shadow here is like, you have some sort of allure or desire, but you're too afraid to maybe admit it. Or maybe that you're like kind of obsessed, that you're too afraid to expose, that you're kind of hiding this, you know, desire for something. I'm getting this like big new energy that's like coming out of nowhere for you. Yeah, the parasite. I feel like there you are, kind of like too afraid to be too much. You're not a parasite for wanting what you want, to open up the world and to stop kind of hanging around and play shit easy. Like, that's desire. That's going to bring you the emotions that you want. What does Ganesh have to say? Well, I'm going to put one clarifier here. What do we got? What are we saying about this? Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, I mean, the more you say that the Ace of Cups is an ever-flowing fountain of emotion. And you did pull the Moon card. You got home here, which would be like Cancer. And you got this, you know, this blinded by pain playing the Capricorn story. No, I'll just do this shit, work. We need to do that. No, you need to let all the emotions flow. What does Ganesha got to say here? You did get innocence. Yeah, I think, you know what? Innocence to me is always the beginning of some beautiful new thing. Like that love is innocent, you know? And there's this kind of like, gosh, this is like where you catch mad feels. Like, whoa. I got a feeling like you've almost had your eye on this person for a while. Because Rhiannon here she's persevering and she's been on the trail. Yeah, Moon reverse, you've been hiding it. I knew it. Let's see. What do we got here? Singles, King of Wands reversed. Empress reversed. Star card. You know you're ready for a new start, but you're too afraid to fucking start something that's going to be everything you want in your world. King of Wands up reversed with the Empress is like needing to step up, that it's all in or nothing, the most beautiful love story ever, but you are ready for it, but you're tempted to just kind of keep it in that like early stage instead of like you're too afraid of what the later stages look like. You can't be afraid of that. Or picking people who just want to keep things like you in the same fucking who knows where it's going, because then that just ends up in a conflict. If you're in a relationship, Temperance reverse, Chariot reverse. Wow, this is like really needing to, this is like turning kind of fake, or, you know, like, oh, that's two major arcanas with a Fool. Oh my God, 3. There's definitely, if you're in a relationship, Capricorn, right now, there's definitely a lot more that you need to pay attention to. There is this new kind of start trying to begin, but you're not there yet because you need to get back to the real shit. I feel like there's too much fake shit going on. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, you feel like you're not blindfolded, but you probably are to it. Yeah, and it's about home shit, or maybe a move, or possibly not feeling like you want to be in the same place anymore, and not feeling really solid together. Almost feels like it's like kind of fake. Sex life for Capricorns. Wow, Queen of Swords. It's going to be very clear, very fast, very intense. What you want, who, you know, be clear if you want it, and somebody else is going to be clear. That's going to be damn sure. Let's see what's going on with this Oracle deck here. Oh. What time is it? Okay. Okay. How much time are we on?
We have been live for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Well, that's much better.
Making good time, for sure.
You got Winter, self-worth, opening up. Yeah. I feel like that you've been in a cold winter about your self-worth and opening up. It's definitely what I was trying to say here. And you did get speaking your truth out. Definitely, because there's been something hidden here about somebody that you feel. You have feels for somebody that could be catched on real quick. But you're afraid of that. And that's the opposite, right? Coming out of nowhere. It's like you're going from hot and cold real fucking quick. Your astro dice are. You did get Jupiter, you did get Libra, and you did get it in the 8th house. So definitely, this is all about bonding and connecting and expanding relationships through going more deeper and revealing the deeper truths and the deeper desires, and wanting to have that bondage, wanting to have that inner shared connection. What is the villain that you are playing this week that's causing your whole love story not to go well? I'm here to help you see that subconscious villain that you're playing that's creating your love story not to go so good. Let's see what it is this week, Capricorn. You're pulling from the villain deck from Disney, seeing which villain that you are. You did pull the 2 of Swords reversed. Oh, I know what I want. No, you really don't. Like, yeah, or, you know, that you think that you have figured it out, but you don't. I think it's better to be like, I don't really know what I've figured out, and being willing to speak about, you know, the kind of inconsistencies. I think the villain you're playing is like, no, I've already figured things out, or acting too cool like you have everything all good, and instead you have a lot of crazy things you're trying to contemplate right now and trying to decide on, and that's okay. Back to you, Brian.
Capricorn. All right, Cap. Well, full moon this week in your 9th house. This could be changing a love story. This could be changing a belief, definitely. But ultimately, it's probably about broadening your horizons, realizing that it's time to see more, experience more, and there's a change that needs to take place. And it probably has to do with communication, too, with the Pisces 3rd house energy. Got to express your belief of where you want to go, or the journey you're trying to be on, or the love story that you want to see unfold in your life. So definitely big emotion about where things are going, or the possibilities. You could be very intuitive. So see where things go. Of course, there's a lot going on in the 2nd house with the Aquarius energy, Venus, Mars. They're squaring over to Uranus in your 5th. So there's a lot of self-worth here. That could be about the belief. I think maybe seeing a bigger horizon, or seeing where things can go, because you are valuing yourself more. So you're probably holding maybe partners up to a higher standard. That's a good thing. You should have a high standard for what you want in life, and it should bring out a lot of love, a lot of fun, and a lot of excitement. And I think that that's where this is really at for you, is changing a story for more excitement, and not such a a rigid way to love yourself or love others, but to really like break that completely apart into what the story actually, the story you actually want to live out with your love life. So, all right.
Back to you for, oh, shit. 10 seconds.
So,
Finish in my.
what else? Oh, it's almost Aries season. That's your 4th house. That's going to come this weekend. So, all right, little 4th house action we're moving into next week. Dealing with some emotion, but you know, that's part of this full moon maybe is getting you ready to identify with the emotions and where things can go too. So I think that this is a like positive week. I thought that reading was very positive for you too. It's just about communication and what your ultimate truth is and what you believe you're worth. And I think if you believe you're worth a lot right now, that's where that value shows up in love, and it shows up in a lot of creative aspects with yourself and with others. So
Somebody in there, Natalie something wants Pound Town. Fucking shit.
Pound Town.
All right, that was a good reading, Cap. Let's see who's next.